1 year ago, 6 innocent souls were taken during a mass shooting at the Nashville Covenant School. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. 3 9-year-old students, Evelyn Deekhouse, William Kinney, and Hallie Scruggs, lost their lives at the Covenant School on March 27, 2023, along with substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, custodian Mike Hill, and headmaster Dr. Catherine Kuntz. Now their loss will forever be felt in the community.
There have been more than 350 school shootings at K-12 schools in the U.S. since the Covenant School shooting 1 year ago. That's according to the K-12 school shooting database, but none more connected to Nashville than Covenant.
News 2's Tori Gessner is joining us live from the Capitol, where people have been forming this 4-mile-long human chain in hopes of pushing for change. Tori.
Well, Haley, Bob, the area has pretty much cleared out right now, but 30 minutes ago, just 30 minutes ago, this whole block was lined with a 13,000-person, 4-mile-long human train. Organizers call it linking arms for change. And you can see from this video, the chain stretched from Monroe, Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt through Centennial Park, up Charlotte Avenue to the state capitol. Everyone was asked to wear red for the Covenant School. This is put on by Voices for a Safer Tennessee. They did a similar chain last year, except this time they added an extra mile. The reason behind the chain sends a powerful message.
Well, I think that this event is a powerful message. It's a powerful message that people are motivated and that 1 year later people are still engaged. They still want change. A lot of times feel like so much of what we do is divisive and so polarized. But you see this many people come together and you realize that we do have unity and we do have a common voice. And it makes you feel like you are part of something bigger and that you are part of larger change that's coming.
It was definitely a sight to see that human chain. Now, earlier today, I talked to an expert data analyst who's compiled every school shooting, K-12 school shooting, since 1966. And he says he wants to share this data to educate people more on the reasons behind these shootings. So hopefully we can come up with ways to prevent them in the future. When the unthinkable happens, it's hard to find the words. But the sights and sounds that day say enough. Since this day on March 27, 2023, there have been more than 350 other shootings at K-12 schools in the U.S., according to the K-12 school shooting database. One of those was a planned attack like Covenant, happening at Perry High School in Iowa in the beginning of 2024. None have been as deadly since the tragic day at the Covenant School.
What this data shows is that shootings like the Covenant School, where there's somebody going to the school with the intent to kill as many people as possible, are actually very rare. What's very common is almost every day there's a shooting at a school that's an escalation of a dispute, and it turns into a shooting because there's a teenager that's armed.
David Riedman, founder of the K-12 school shooting database, tracks every time a gun was brandished, fired, or a bullet hits K-12 school property since 1966. After more than 2,700 shootings, he's noticed a trend and 2 ways many of them could have been prevented.
If somebody is voicing intent to harm themselves or others and people are worried about them, we need to make sure that somebody can't access a weapon. If there are teenagers or other kids that are around your house, you need to make sure that the guns are locked in your house so that they're not taken or stolen and then used during a fight at a school.
Hoping to better inform people through the data, so days like this, while rare, never happen again. Now, with some here in Tennessee pushing for gun reform, Riedman has also started tracking the number of gun-related laws by state passed up until 2022. He says Tennessee has passed 29 gun-related laws up to 2022. Many of those were passed in the 80s, and 17 of them were restrictive laws. Live in Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.